we can start our webinar now. So good afternoon and good morning to those who are in a different time zone. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. I'm 𝐩𝐥𝐸 the Account Manager, Operation Executive at Sapphire Star Management Consultancies. It's my pleasure to welcome you all and to have you here in this webinar. And I'm really excited to have you all here today for our session. All you need to know before starting your business in UAE. Whether you are exploring the idea of launching a company or you are ready to move forward and want clarity on the process, this webinar is designed to give you a clear, practical overview of what you expect, what steps to take, and how to avoid common roadblocks. Also, if you're looking to know general information about the business setup in UAE, also here is the right place. At Sapphire Star, we have supported hundreds of entrepreneurs, SMEs, and global investors in setting up their business successfully. And today, I'll be sharing insights from real experience on the ground. I will try to keep this session straightforward, informative, and I will also have a short question and answer session at the end. So feel free to drop any questions that's in your mind in the chat section. So here's a quick look at what we will be covering today. I will walk you through why the UAE continues to attract business from all over the world and what makes it such a strategic place to launch or expand. Then we will explore how to choose the right jurisdiction, whether you choose the mainland, free zone, or offshore, and what all of this means. What is the type of business in each one? After that, we will look into business activities, the license type, and the ownership rules. And we will also touch the compliance and taxation and the responsibilities after the setup of the company complete. And we will end the session with some practical advices and question and answers session. So before we dive into the main content, just a quick word about Sapphire Star. Sapphire Star is a global consultancy with over 15 years of experience helping business launch and grow, not just in UAE, but worldwide. Our offices in UAE, in China, in Saudi Arabia, in Europe, in US, and also in South America. This gives us a truly global reach. We offer full range of services from business setup, from VAT compliance, from tax services, banking solutions, trademark registration, and even co-working space. So now let's talk about why UAE is so special and why do many people choose the UAE to start their business. So basically, UAE offers a powerful mix of advantages. It's a perfect location between Europe, Asia, Africa, making it ideal for reaching international markets. It also has a strong economy and very welcoming business environment. And add to that, low tax, political stability, advanced technology, and high quality of life. And it becomes one of the most attractive places in the world to launch and grow the business here nowadays. Now let's talk about how to choose the right jurisdiction and what's the difference between each one. When setting a business in the UAE, one of the biggest decisions you will face is selecting the right jurisdiction. There are three main options: mainland, free zone, and offshore. Each has its own rules, have its advantages, disadvantages, and limitations. Here, what we need to know about each one. So let's start with the mainland, and let's know what's the mainland. So mainland companies or mainland license is a license that issued from Department of Economic Development, DED, in each emirate, whether in Dubai, in Abu Dhabi, or in Sharjah, or all the 7 emirates. The ownership in the mainland can be 100% owned by foreigners. And most of the sectors, except for like some strategic sectors such as oil and gas, defense, and sometimes for some human resource activities. If you have a license from DED, you can trade anywhere in UAE. You can work with government entities, and you can take local projects freely. Also, you have unlimited visa. It depends, of course, on your office size, but there is no limits. You can take unlimited visa. And of course, to have a business license in mainland, you will need a physical office space. So knowing all the above, the DED license is best for the businesses that want to serve UAE local market directly, like retail stores, like restaurants, construction, consultancies, and anyone working with the government. Then the other option is the free zone. So what is free zone? Free zone is a special economic area with their own regulation and benefits. Each free zone have specific instructions and industries to set up the license in it. The ownership in the free zone also can be 100% owned by foreigners. And but if you have a license from a free zone, you will not be able to trade within UAE unless with a third party like a distributor or to open a mainland branch. But you can operate your business globally. You can operate your business inside free zone. And with the free zone license, you will be eligible to have visa to sponsor your employees, but with limits. With, for example, maximum of 10 visa, and with 2 to 6 visa if you have only virtual office. To extend the visa to make it more, you will have to take office space. And to have a free zone license, there is no any requirement for a physical office, only virtual office will be enough. And the free zone license is best for e-commerce, for tech, for media, logistics, consulting, and international services. Ideal for startups because of the cost of the free zone license is not that high comparing to DED. It's also for SMEs who want cost-effective setups. And the last option, which is offshore. What is offshore? Offshore companies are non-resident business entities set up mainly for international trading, asset protection, and holding shares. It also can be owned 100% by foreigners. If you have offshore license, you will not be able to operate within UAE. You will not have physical presence in the UAE. Since you don't have a physical presence in UAE, so no office requirement to have a license. Also, you will not be able to sponsor any visa under this license, not for you, not for your employees, so you will not have employees. So mainly this license, it's best for companies who want to be holding companies, for international trading, for owning properties, and managing wealth and assets globally. So how to align jurisdiction with your strategy? To choose the right setup and to choose the right jurisdiction before starting, ask yourself, do I need to sell direct to UAE customers or to government? If yes, then you have to go with mainland. Do your business is online, remote, B2B international? Then consider free. Do you want low-cost structure for global trading or for holding company? Then, of course, you have to go with the offshore. Also think about, do you need residency? Do you need residence visa for you or for your employees? Will you hire employees soon? How many employees will they be? Are you planning to expand within the UAE? Do you need access to UAE banks and payment gateways? All of these help determine the right structure from the start, so you don't need to restructure later. After knowing the jurisdiction and the 3 options that we have, mainland, free zone, and offshore, let's talk about license, the business activities, and ownership rules. These are crucial to getting your company legally set up. So choosing the right business activity is the key because it determines what kind of license you will need and what you are allowed to do. There are three main types of license in the UAE. Commercial license for trading goods, professional license for services and consulting, industrial license for manufacturing and production. Make sure to pick the business activity that matches what you actually plan to do, because this affects your license and permits. And regarding the foreign ownership, there have been big changes recently. Before 2021, this option were not available of 100% foreigners ownership. It wasn't there. Only after 2022. Now many business on the mainland can be fully owned by foreigners. No need for a local partner, no need for local sponsor in most cases. But of course, except for some strategic industries, it still require a UAE national partner. Also, each emirate might have specific rules, so it's important to check what applies to your exact business and to your exact activity. Some activities need external permits, some activities need approvals from certain authorities. So regarding the cost setup, before to know or to have an idea about how much the whole process will cost you, you need to keep in mind these cost points. You need to know the initial registration fees, the license fees, the office and the rent, whether you want to have a flexi desk or you want to have an office. You need to know about the visa cost, the medical test, the Emirates ID, the insurance for the employees, the insurance for yourself also, the corporate bank account setup, whether you need to pay fees for this, whether you need to put deposit into your bank account to open the bank account. You need to know about the VAT registration and bookkeeping fees. Also, you need to plan for your visa. When you register a business, you become eligible to apply for investor visa or for partner visa. And also you can sponsor your employees and your family if you want to. But visa quotas and rules, it varies between jurisdiction to another, between free zones. For some business license, it may not include visa, while others come with a quota, very tied to office space size. And now let's touch and speak just quick about the tax and compliance ongoing responsibilities. I'm not the expert on tax and compliance, but of course you can always follow our channel on YouTube. There we have many videos that talks about all what you need to know about the business setup and what you need to know about the tax and in UAE and also in the worldwide. So in UAE, it remains tax-friendly country, but it's no longer tax-free for everyone. You still have to pay tax. So it's important to register your newly established company for corporate tax within 90 days from the date of the license issuance, or else you will have to pay a penalty of 10,000. So to avoid this, it's better to register your company since the start. The VAT registration is mandatory, but only after your earning become above AED 375,000. The corporate tax, which is 9% in UAE, it applies to the companies who are making profit above 375,000. And here is our channel on YouTube. You can follow and you can know more about everything. So after you get your license done, this is not the end, it's only the start. There are very important steps that comes after to keep your business active and legal. After setup, you need to renew your license annually. You need to apply for visa for yourself and for your staff or your family. You will have to register for VAT if needed, and also you will need to keep proper financial records. You have to make sure your office setup matches what your license have in it. For example, if your office is very small and you want to hire more people, you want to get more visa under your company, you will need to move to a bigger office, or you will need to expand your office. And also you will need to always stay updated with any new rules or changes from the authorities, from the free zones and from the Department of Economic. Taking care of these things help your business run smoothly and avoid any legal issues later on. So starting a business in UAE can be one of the most rewarding decisions you will ever make, but only if you prepare strategically, if you know everything from the start, if you choose correctly the right jurisdiction to stay on the top of compliance. Every decision you make during setup will shape your company future. UAE is not just open for business, it's evolving fast. Entrepreneurs who move with clarity, structure, and professional guidance are the ones who grow successfully. So we reached to the end of our webinar. I will check the chat if there is any questions there, so I will answer it. So the first question that we have, I have a company with free zone license. Can I switch from free zone to mainland later if my business grows, since mainland has a broader market? Yes, of course, you can move anytime, but that will come with many steps and stages. If you want to move from free zone to mainland, you will this will involve re-registration, maybe new licensing, and sometimes new banking procedures. So it's better from the beginning to plan ahead based on your long-term goal to avoid extra costs and delays. Are there any business activities restriction in free zone or mainland? Yes, there are some restriction on free zones. For example, the insurance. You cannot have insurance activity in the free zone. And some other certain activities like banking, commercial agencies might be only licensed on mainland. The free zone focus mainly on specific sectors. So it's important to choose the free zone that supports your business activity. So 3 million, not 9. Sorry. So we have question here. They're saying, was it not 9 million and not 375,000 for 9% tax? So regarding the tax, you will be eligible, or it will be mandatory for you to pay corporate tax, which is 9% in UAE after your profits reach 375,000. Not 9 million. I am not sure from where did 9 million comes. No, it's not 9 million. Are there limits on how many visas I can sponsor in a free zone company? Yes, in the free zone company, there is some limits. So if you have a virtual office, you will have from 2 to 6 visa. If you want more, you will expand to an office, not only a virtual, like a physical office inside the free zone, and you will have up to 10 visa. Is some free zone trade zone accepts for e-commerce on Amazon and Noon? Yes, the visa, the license from Shams is accepted with Amazon and Noon and all the e-commerce platforms in UAE. Yeah, so I guess that's the questions that we have for now. Anyone have anything to add? So we have one more question about selling in Amazon. Can health supplement be sold from Amazon UAE using the free zone trade license? Yes, you can sell in the UAE trade license, but you will still need approvals to sell such product, such as health supplement. So you will need to take some approvals to sell it. Thank you, Georgie, for your question. Thank you for attending. So I will be here for another couple of minutes for anyone to ask anything that you want. So I guess we have reached to the end of our webinar, and I have covered all the questions that's there. Sorry, Gregory have another question. Do you help with product registration in 𝐸𝐻𝐺𝐸? Not really, but we can, we can assist to connect you with a third party who help with the product registration in 𝐸𝐻𝐺𝐸. All right, thank you everyone for joining us today. I hope this webinar was informative and it added to your information. I really appreciate your presence here, and I really appreciate joining me. Thank you so much. See you next time.